Hey cousins, welcome to another video from Loving Every Stitch by Ruby Baby. I'm Ruby Baby, and in this video I have a make that I want to share with you. I have a pattern I want to share with you, and I want to share with you Setta's cowl. So if you know, you know. Setta has already released her video for April, and if you don't know, somebody's featured for April. It's me. Okay, so I was featured in Setta's calendar for the month of April, and first of all, I'm too fangirl to stop smiling about it. First of all, when I got the communication about, you know, even being considered for the calendar, I was already fangirling out. And originally, I was going to be a part of the February Black History Month. And so, you know, you had to have your pictures in by a certain time so she can, you know, coordinate and put everything into perspective and make everything very nice. And so I fully trusted her. And of course, I'm like Angie fashion, Ruby Baby fashion. I was like last minute with submitting my photos. Now, mind you, I was on time, but I was at the end of on time. But I submitted them, and she really liked the photos, and she was like, how about if I put you in another month? And I'm like, listen, I'm just happy to be a part. If you want to you can put me wherever you want me to be. You have the pictures now. You can do whatever it is that you want to do. I'm okay with it, like totally okay with whatever you decide. It's your calendar. I'm just grateful to be a part of it. And so that's how it went. And yeah, so I became April. So you see this cowl. Now, I presented this cowl video a few videos back, and I was saying that this scarf, this cowl, will be featured somewhere, but I couldn't say where. So it happened to be Setta's calendar. So I just want to say thank you to Setta for even considering me for being to be a part of, you know, her calendar for the year of 2023. And let me tell you something. This calendar, every month I'm flipping, I'm like, oh wow, oh wow, oh wow. So it's a wonderful year to share with some wonderful creatives in you know, in the YouTube community. So I was overwhelmed. But anyway, so if you're new here and you're here because you see me on Setta's calendar, you never met me, hi. I'm Angie. If you don't want to call me Ruby Baby, that's fine, because when you do call me Ruby Baby, you have to say Ruby Baby. It's sung, so it's become a thing. You know, on this channel, I identify as all of you as my cousin, because once you decide to subscribe or be a part of my world, my community, we become honorary family members. That's the fastest, simplest way I can put it, but I've explained it along the way. I'll probably explain it in depth another time, but for now, we're talking about this. Now, when I made this cowl, I was in the mindset of being part of the Black History Month calendar, and so I still kind of incorporated the Black History Month colors. If you can tell or see it, or if you didn't see it before, as I just explained it to you, you probably be able to see it now. But the yellows, the reds, the greens, and everything like that, the jacket, the helmet, like I was trying to incorporate, you know, all the colors and things like that. But like in typical Ruby Baby fashion, my shades that Blaze is wearing for me right now. And so, yeah, so this particular one is like, you know, a long cowl. And so I didn't necessarily need the hat for this one, but I have written this up as a pattern. And so I have the cowl and the hat due to release. And my hope, my hope was to be able to have it released now. But of course, it didn't work out that way. However, I was finally able to do my video tutorial that I wanted to attach with my written tutorials, my written pattern, so that you have both, so it can open the doors for more people to experience reading patterns and, you know, understanding what you're reading and all of that stuff. So I finally did the tutorial, and I did the tutorial with this hat that I made to go with the cowl. And so as you can see here, it's the same. This is Hobby Lobby, the cedar something. I always forget. And it's and the, you know, that's the contrasting color, and the main color is gray. And so I am okay, so I can take it off and show you. So this is the hat, and I have all of this stuff here because when I was going to record, when I was setting out to record, I was going to be all dramatic and like be in full dress, just like the picture in the calendar, but it was just way too windy. And it's like the first warm day since spring started. Like it's been in the 50s ever since spring started, like high 50. The high is 50 degrees, but today it's 70 degrees. It started off raining and now it's sunny. Okay, where was I? I was going to be in full setup, and it was just too hot. I took a couple of little practice shots just to get the angle, try to get the angle right, or the sun blah blah blah. So I'll show you what I did, just to be a little extra dramatic. But typical Angie fashion, I didn't weave in my ends. But this hat, so I officially wrote the pattern, I officially recorded the tutorial. I am still in the process of editing it, but now I can actually send it out to my testers and have it tested and approved. So I have full confidence that before April is over, I will be able to release this pattern for the cowl and hat. And the cowl also in the written pattern is not this long. You've seen it a million times already. I'll show you some pictures of some of the actual finished, the final cut, I would say, the hat and cowl. But by all means, you can make it this long if you want it this long. You have the hat to go with it. I'm super proud and happy about this design. I'm so happy and proud to share it with you all. And so, oh, and you know, by the way, okay, so I know you guys saw Setta's video already. If you haven't, I'll also have the link to that video in the description box. But did you see the yarn she chose for the month of April? Now, first of all, I told you that yellow is not necessarily my favorite color, but it's my favorite color to crochet with. And without giving too much away, if you haven't already seen it, the yarn that she chose is just divine. I cannot wait to see the project that she makes with it. I'm just it's all of my favorite things in one skein of yarn, and I'm really excited to see what she makes with it. Yeah, so I just want to say thank you, Setta. I can't stop smiling. I'm speechless. Yeah, so go check it out, okay? If you haven't seen the calendar, here it is. So I did see Setta's video. She was saying she didn't know if she should call it a motorcycle. Now, technically, it is a cycle that has a motor. So yes, it is still a motorcycle. However, I call it my power wheel because it's 3 wheels. But that is my Can-Am Spider. And my husband finally let me get one because I've had my motorcycle license for a while, and he didn't want me to have my own bike or ride a bike when we were in the city, because there was just a lot of more things to worry about than not to worry about. So when we moved more rural, you know, I was able to get my bike. But in the midst of practicing and trying to get my feet wet again with 2-wheelers, I had a fall. And when I had that fall, he didn't like that. And he gave me a hard time. But the compromise was to get more wheels on the ground. And so that's where we landed. So that's where we are now. And I can't wait. The weather just broke, so I'm going to dust it off and get the engine going. I cannot wait to get back on it. I may even do some videos, some riding videos. We'll see. You know, I might do little clips here and there. But yeah, so anyway, I can just go on and on. But this is Setta's cowl for the month of April. And I do have a giveaway. So, as you know, she does the month at a time yearly calendar. And here's my picture for April, but you have the full year on the calendar. So, to keep myself accountable and to thank you all for being a part of my world, my crafty world, I am going to give you one of these in addition to a copy of the hat and cowl set when it releases this month. I don't know the day yet because I still have to get the responses back from my testers as to who's going to be able to test it and things like that. But I also still have to finish editing the video, the tutorial. So, but you'll get this and you'll get a copy of this set before April is over. I promise. This is just the fire that I needed under my tail to get things going and moving. But I am super happy. This is technically my entry for Setta's cowl for the month of April. I'm so excited about it. I'm so excited to be able to share it with you all. And yeah, man, thank you all for your love and support, encouragement, all of the things. And yeah, so that'll do it. I think that's all I wanted to say. I can't think of anything else. Of course, I'll think of something when I'm editing. That's pretty much all I wanted to say. I just wanted to show up today because, you know, I'm excited. But yeah, that's all. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one, okay? Bye. Hey cousins, one last thing. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share, and hit the notification bell so that you will be updated with every video that I post, okay? Thank you so much. I love you again.